Want to hang out in the back of my van? Is that a fire? Need to find somewhere secluded to park. It's got me thinking a lot lately that now I have a good job, I have more opportunities open to me. So, I mean, I could get a more off-roady vehicle. I could trade this minivan in for like a Chevy Express or something. Really like something to stand up in though. Do I want $800 a month van payments? No. No, I don't. Oh, there's a bird. There's a birdie. Look, you guys. I have nice nails now because I don't work physically anymore. I always thought that having a desk job would be so much easier than working construction, but I was wrong. I was so wrong. It's just as hard, if not harder. Mental exertion is exhausting as much as physical, except you're not as fit at the end of the day. So it's like, I mean, it has its perks. I mean, I get to look like a girl, so there's that. And I work in air conditioning. That's crazy. That is crazy. Thing going. It's going better now. When I first started the job, it was hard to get into a routine and adjust to a new schedule and try to figure out how to cook meals and work my butt off all day, because I do tend to overdo it at work. I like working. So luckily my mother's boyfriend has been taking the initiative and making the meals. I buy like those meal kits that you get, and it helps save me a lot of time, and it's easy for them to prepare. They don't have to plan meals, and then when I come home, they've usually started dinner for me. So that has been amazing. I haven't felt the need to eat out so much lately. And the weight is starting to go back down again. So thank you, Birdie, for singing for me. I've also now gotten into a routine of packing my lunches. I'm packing my breakfast. I eat on my drive to work. And I usually have like a cup and a half of fruits, mixed berries, and some walnuts, some kind of nut for protein. And that usually fills me up till lunch. And then lunch, I usually have leftover dinner from the previous night or one of these salads. I feel a lot better. But it did take me a while to get into that habit. I liked it. It's also a lot less stressful now that I have a job. I'm so grateful for this job. It's provided a measure of stability that I needed. I really needed it. I'm grateful to those of you who supported me when I was down. I'm grateful for that. Thank you for investing in me and believing in me. I should be back on my feet in no time. I'm getting there. Little by little, I'm paying off things that I owed, debts. I have been thinking about the design and the layout of this van and the lifestyle I need to live to sustain my job and cleanliness and organization. And I've been thinking about what my meals are going to look like and cooking. And I really, really like these meal kits that you can buy where all the ingredients are packed in a bag for you. All you got to do is mix them together and cook it. It's just convenient for somebody who is single and doesn't have somebody at home cooking for them, and also who works all day. It saves a lot of time, and I'm just wondering how I can incorporate that type of eating into van life. I think the only thing I would really need is to have a big enough fridge to store all the bags when they get delivered, because they get delivered once a week. So I would need to store, like, let's say 5 bags of dinners. I think I want to up the size of my fridge. Originally, I planned to have a fridge drawer, but I really like these meal kits, and I really think it would be worth it if I could design the van in a way that allows me to continue making them. This is a fairly public place, so I'm not alone here. There are people spending time on the pathways that are behind me. I see a photographer in there taking pictures and people walking their dogs. They're cute little poochies. Oh. So no, I'm not alone. But the hope is that I will be after dark. It is pretty warm in here. It's pretty hot. I'm pretty sure I'm going to aim for some kind of cooling system in my van. It's hot. I want to hang out outside the van because it's hot, but you can't be stealth if you are sitting outside of your van. So I think I'm gonna have to invest in some air cooling. I saw this ad for this like air cooling thing, and it said it used little energy. I wonder if I should try it. It is hot. I'm gonna start the van and blow the air conditioner on my face. The more of these trips I do, the more I realize the need for adequate preparation, and you need to prepare for all things. Climate control is a must. That's the perk about living in a house, is it comes with all that. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I've made it work in the past. I've lived in 2 other minivans, but it wasn't fun. It didn't feel like a home. I mean, it did, but it didn't meet all of my needs. It feels like I'm cooking. And you know what? The more of these trips that I do, the more I realize the importance of making a proper home for myself so that I don't get into dumb situations like I have in the past. For want of a toilet, or for want of air conditioning, or for want of refrigeration, would I give myself up to company that I wouldn't enjoy? Yeah, I would. I've proven that to myself. So I have to make sure those things are taken care of. Oh, that's so much better. So much better! I paid a lot of money for that tripod too. It's terrible. Guess I need a new one. I'm not having fun. Not having fun. Now I'm just doing what I did in my last van because the back is not comfortable. So what I do is I sit in the front seat, in the driver's seat, and I pleasure myself not like that. I mean, I take pleasure in the climate control that comes with the front seat. What does that tell me? That tells me that climate control is going to be paramount